Hello everyone, LRon here with part 38 of my Total Terraria World Annihilation. So, if I remember correctly, there's actually not too much mining going on in this video at all. We get interrupted by a goblin invasion, and I kind of gave some spoilers at the beginning of the cohort as to what comes next after that. But in any case, we still have hopefully a few minutes of mining. Um, oh, the goblins are approaching. That kind of sucks. I was hoping to get a little more mining out of this. Um, that's the other thing about those stupid Crimson Hearts. They activated the capacity for meteorites to land and for goblin invasions to start. And then, of course, these are the annoying goblin invasions, the post-wall of flesh ones, the ones with the stupid summoner. And so the army's allegedly arrived, but nobody's here. And at this point, I'm thinking, great. There's no house, there's no villagers, there's no NPCs, so maybe this invasion will just never end up happening. So, time to deposit my stuff, and then I see the meter. And it's like, oh, they're still gonna force me to go through with this. Alright, action stations, action stations. Get out my Terra Blade. And just blindly paint the place green. And move around a token amount to not get hit by stuff. And at some point I move that Stardust Guardian because he's kind of worthless down in that pit. There I go. Nope, he moved himself. So there we go. Now he spawned in a good spot. So I can let him just sit there. And of course that Stardust Dragon helps a lot. It actually makes that summoner kind of a joke. And the meter disappears for a little while and comes back for whatever reason. I think the game is extremely confused because nobody lives anywhere. So it doesn't have the best idea of what's going on. And looks like several seconds ago I picked up that bloody machete. I probably didn't notice at this point. I probably find out after I do my cleanup. Or no, I'm probably staring it in the face right then and there because how long I left my inventory open. I was probably drooling to death. Um, uh, and the goblins are defeated, so we gotta just kill out the holdouts. So those holdouts have no right to live. And pick up the loots. And then I come up here and I open my goodie bag and I get that costume from the goodie bag, and I didn't realize it at the time, but that's is probably like a Lara Croft, yeah, Tomb Raider outfit. Not sure how I didn't necessarily recognize that when I saw it. And of course it didn't really show up at all when I put it on. Probably my mask covers everything. Maybe at some point I'll get it onto a womanikin and That'll be that. So I'm messing around with the machete. The machete, it doesn't come back into your hands when it comes back to you. It kind of just wants to fall to the ground. And sometimes it magically comes back up. Sometimes it just kind of teleports back to you and you have no clue what the hell just happened. And so I'm basically spending several minutes trying to just understand what's going on and the inconsistencies and the inadequacies of it. Um, it's really a sad machete. It's almost not worthy of being considered to be my wife. Yeah, but it is a machete. It does kind of try to come back to you. But yeah, it it stacks up poorly with the Postal 2 machete. But for what it's worth, it's still better than the Postal 3 machete. Those goddamn KGB Nazi pricks. They completely fracked up my machete. Um, Anywho, so this is where I put the wedding outfit next to the machete. And now we're on to case openings. And so let's see what we find here. We got a bison. Nope, nothing good here. Kind of looks like something you'd find from Cerberus in like Mass Effect 2 and 3. But who cares about bisons? Pretty much worthless guns, no matter how good the in-game rarity claims it to be. But in any case, we've got a few more keys, so let's open some more stuff. And he's praying for butterfly knives and for nitros, of course. And he gets a scout. And of course that makes him depressed because he's got himself a decent stat track of that particular gun, so he doesn't really care about getting those ever again. Especially since they don't really sell well on the market, especially non-stat track and lower quality. So there he goes, praying and praying. Of course he's not going to get it. But another bison. Gain life grand. I think we still got another key or two left. Yeah, it looks like just one. And I think he's hoping for the Asimov. Makes sense, of course. And he gets a stat track piece of shit. He doesn't use any shotguns at all. He just uses the Nova for its money value. So this gun has no purpose in his life. Well, that's gonna be it. I will see you next video.